Hey guys, what's going on? So today I'm just going to show a really simple tutorial. It's very simple, it's easy to do, and it's easily expandable. You can make it go out as far as you want. Far as one, it takes up one line, and then far as in that way, it just takes up two at the most, maybe three if you count that, but it'll go all the way back as far as you want it to. The way it works is you pop in whatever you want into this area. It go ahead and it sucks up the items. And then your items are deposited into the bottom. And when this fills up, you will be able to still put this in here, and it will come back here and go into the next barrel, and so on. Now this makes for an easily expandable storage system that it can go out as far as you want, so that this one barrel can hold thousands of items if you want. It depends. If you want to put cobblestone in it, it will hold as many as you want without being able to see it. All you see is clearly the wall, but you see the barrel and the barrel. That's it. 2 barrels, infinite amount of storage. So for this, you're going to need 3 barrels. You're going to need 2 hoppers. You're going to need one hopper mine cart. You're going to need 1 rail to go with that. You're going to need 1 piston, 1 redstone torch, and just however many blocks you want as your block. I mean, you're going to need a few to make the basic wall, but this will fit anywhere in your base, so it's really going to depend on what your base is. But you can have as many blocks as you need. You'll need some. Now, if you want to expand this, you will need to up these numbers, but these numbers are just for the basic version right here. So the basic version right here, this is all you have to do. Okay, so you need the barrel in its location. You want to expand it out. This is for the basic version. I'm not going to go any more. So you're going to want to put a wall here. You're going to need the walls on the side. You'll see why in just a minute. So that's the height of the wall. You don't want this one here. So what you're going to do is first put your railing, and then you need your minecart, and just break that. Let it fall right into that area. Then you're going to take and build up one time or a couple times. Now this is going to depend on what block you want to hide the minecart. Put your piston down. Take 1 block, put it right here, and then take 1 redstone torch. That way it go ahead and it drops it into there. See if I can activate this thing. Okay, so now you're going to come back here. You have that 1 hopper. You're going to add the next hopper. You're going to take and put 1 barrel down here, and you're going to put 1 hopper here. And that's all there is to it. Back here, you want to jump up, and you'll push the hopper in the back. And then finally, the chest. And again, it doesn't have to look like that. You can cover it up, do whatever you want. But when you put anything in this chest, it will get sucked out automatically. It will move through the minecart hopper, to the chest, to the next hoppers, and then finally to the barrel. Now this is extremely easy to expand. So we're gonna give a little demonstration here. By the way, they can go right next to each other. That's the best part. There's no limit to how far you can go, this way or this way. Now I'm going to keep that one like that, just like it was. But we're going to go ahead and put our barrels. Each one's going to be your own storage space, whatever you want to do with it. And you can put as many as you want. Put your hoppers. Now, make sure that your hoppers go straight into the barrel and the hoppers. That make sure it's one path. You don't want to accidentally, you don't want a hopper here, and then you don't want to accidentally make it go into that. That's going to mix up your items, and it's not going to work right. So the next step, we'll just pop our barrels right here. And then put your walls down. And you can easily come back anytime that you want to and add on to this. So we're going to go up with this because we need the minecarts to drop. And I'm going to need the mic track. Okay, so when you do this, you don't want to put more than one at a time, because if you do, they will line up. It'll line up the cart, and then your cart's just going to accidentally move if you ain't careful. So put one at a time. Okay, and once you finish that, you're going to come over here. And you want a block right above them. Remember, this is the block that you're hiding them with. You can do this with one piston, but because of, just for the sake of the tutorial, I'm going to do it with creative mode, which gives me all the pistons I need. But you can do one, then do the next. Now, remember, all you have to do is put a block on this, and then one redstone torch. What that does is push the block into the minecart so that it can hide it. So before we push the minecarts back, we're going to add our next barrels. Now, as you can see, lots of storage space. And just make sure that your hoppers aren't going into other hoppers when you're doing this. Make sure that they're going into the area that you want them in, because if you accidentally, if I put one in the wrong spot, if I put one like right here facing that, it's going to throw it into that, and it's not going to do what it's supposed to do. You want these hoppers facing the back. Make sure that they face toward the back. And be careful not to hit your hopper, the minecart hopper, because it can move. But hopefully it's nothing wrong. Like I said, you want all these hoppers to move this way down into this. Now this one needs to face down into your last barrel. And then the hoppers under here will go this way, facing into this barrel. And the last thing that you should have to do is just go by and jump. Knock all of them into their areas. And then finally, just add your barrel. Let's go ahead and collect anything that's fallen into them. And there you go. So, as an example, one way that you can do this is you can, let's go ahead and give ourselves a item frame. Apparently it's just called a frame on here. And place your item frames down. Now let's do, might actually use the creative menu here for this one. Let's try to find the wool. I'm not sure where it would be. Block of iron. Here we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and collect a bunch of stacks of each color wool. I don't know how many I need. Not really sure how many I did. Let's get rid of that green. It's too close to the other. And let's go with a dark blue and a purple. So what you're going to do is all you got to do is item frame both of them. And you'll know which one goes to which. So all you do is You of course can fill this up first. Fill at the bottom because that's going to be the chest you go into. But this is your chest that you empty things into when it's full. So drop each one the color that you're doing. Orange, red, brown, and black. Now they all should be, as long as you did everything right, they should instantly get sucked through. I mean, it's pretty quick. The hopper is very fast. And then they're back here. They're draining through all these, which this one doesn't do that. I forgot we didn't go very far back, but anyway, so they all should be draining through. So you come over here and you see brown, and you see that you've got the brown wool. You've got the red, the orange, the yellow, and so on. As you can see, as long as you did everything correct, you have to be careful when you push the minecart. You don't have to be careful when you push it. Just be careful not to knock it left and right when you're back here putting your hoppers, because it can get knocked over to the side or left or whatever, and then they might feed into the wrong one. But as long as you did it right, you'll have this exactly. You'll have it going exactly where it is. So as you can see, when you open a barrel, you've got all the slots into it. But then back here, you actually have all these other barrels. So times that one barrel by 10 or however many you might do, and you've got that many items that can be put in there. And that's the finish of the storage system. It's really nice. It's really compact in my opinion. It goes straight out. I mean, that far as in how compact it is going that way, that's up to you, or that way, it's up to you. My personal opinion is that I like it, and when I start a Let's Play or something, I plan on using this in my survival series. So I like it. It's nice. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time for the next tutorial or the next Let's Play. Bye-bye.